made. Have you ever heard of Hey Hey My Rock and Roll Will Never Die? Tonight, you define that. Fact.
To be honest, when I think about a year ago, we just played our first ever gig, and we weren't rubbish, but we were so, you could tell. When I see the video of our first gig, my God.
I love being in a band, I love being a front man. I'm a massive outgoing personality.
God, like, we're so sort of disjointed, and we can't look at each other, like when we make a bad note, it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. We look like 16-year-old kids who never played guitar before.
Cheers. On the way to the gig. Star?
Hello.
It's going to be a long day.
My name is John. Cheers. I play in a band called Moody Tuesday. And we have a good fun. We do have a laugh.
We're on the way to a gig. First time we played the Soul Sellers since the infamous Bears gig, where we decided to turn up at night and upstage, you know, a 90s rock and roll legend. This is kind of what we have to deal with these days. We're sat in the back of Stewie's car, just about to pick up Lee's, one of Stewie's mates. But he's going to have to try and get in the back here. I don't know if you can see that very well. And there is a box of lager and 3 guitars. So if he can fit there, good luck to him. I'm going to keep the beer in here, whatever. I'm not.
I don't really know.
You're going to have a flying V on the back, Lee.
Where you had that amp on your leg.
That was actually a sham.
Look, I just want to show you what's going down here. Look at him. Look, he's only coming along for the gig, he's got to pay for the privilege.
Worst moment, probably from the early days, because I mean, the band we've got now isn't the band we started with.
Worst memories? I can't even think of a worst memory. Everything's so good.
Worst memory for me was having to get rid of our original drummer. He was a really good friend of ours, but he wasn't as good as we hoped that he would have been for the band.
The Bears gig was one of the best nights because of how we played.
Easy, a million of them. You know, being signed to a label, we put our stuff on MySpace and 3 weeks later we were signed to a label, you know what I mean?
The gig we played with Bears at the Soul Cellar, that was brilliant because there were so many people there.
Awesome, you know, and especially, I hope he doesn't see this, being better than them, that was really good.
It's a big good night, actually.
Always excited. Never a non-excitement bone in my finger.
Can't wait, man. Love playing here. Great stage. Tend to get a really good crowd up here. I would say we've got a blinding set, but I'm just literally about to write it on the back of a napkin.
I always look forward to Mirror Mirror. I don't even know what we're playing yet because Dave hasn't written on a napkin yet. Kind of hope Lifetime's on there because I like that.
I just want to get on stage and play. I love this place. It's a brilliant venue. I just think that, I don't know, I like the people who are down, I like the stage. I just think it's a proper venue. It's a proper, you can really get up there, you can really give it your all.
It's because the stage is higher. There's a couple of barriers which makes you feel better than playing. If I was playing a gig now to a crowd of people who were stood on the same level as me, just in front of me, just staring in my face, right? That's more intimidating and makes the gigs not harder, but not as easy.
You can look like you're better than everybody else.
No, buzzing, love the place. Sound's always wicked, and I'm gonna smash it upstage another 3 bands tonight.
To be honest, it's more like my day-to-day life disrupts my band. I see it that way.
Yes, it affects my day-to-day life, not in a bad way. I mean, I have football training on Mondays.
I work every day, and I don't really enjoy working. That's why I want to be a musician.
It's not really, so we have to, when we get a gig, you have to work out whether we've got on who we need to get to babysit, etc., etc.
At the moment, it
not so much. There'll be the odd occasion.
It's just wasting time when I could be, you know, playing guitar, getting better at guitar, and writing songs and playing in the band and gigging and stuff like that.
And with work as well, I mean, I've got a great job. I sit in the van all day, so I don't really have too much of a trouble with it. They're great people to work for as well.
But other than that, it's an easy sacrifice to make if there are things which have to change, or things that have to fit around the band.
I kind of see the band as the top priority, to be honest.
I do try my best to sort of keep a happy medium with it all. And when the band seems to stop, you know, we get gig after gig after gig after gig, week after week after week, I have to sort of, sometimes I'll put the stoppers on it and say, look, can we just not this week?
Morning, but thus are the sacrifices of being in a band.